Hey guys, Jaylikescookies here, and today I'm going to bring my deck profile of my Frognar deck. It got me 5th place at the Battle of the Kingdoms qualifier in Bangor last weekend. Overall, I went X2 the entire day, losing to Gravekeepers twice, lost first round, and then lost top 8 to the same guy. He won the event defensively, so he did. So yeah, getting World Tribute first turn twice sucks, because I play 29 monsters and it kills me. Go away, stupid play, I'm trying to make a video! Um, yeah. So, I don't really have a name for it. Chaos Narc, maybe? I don't know. It needs, I don't know. Crazy Enemy Hair Narcs. There we go, sorted. That's what Leaper calls it anyway. Um, I'll go through my deck right now. Yeah. I play Free Caius, pretty staple. This card is a boss. It wins games, and yeah. Fantastic, fantastic card. Free Chaos Sorcerer. This is what makes my deck stand out from other Frognar decks. I main Chaos Sorcerer. I run 5 lights in the main board, and then free Formula Sync board in extra deck. It's really easy to summon Formula Sync run, so you can just combo off your lights really easily. So people were saying to me, "Oh, why do you play free Chaos Sorcerer? You only got 5 lights." No, no, this card is a light, guys. So is this, and so is other things like Arcanine. But yeah, it's so easy to get lights in the grave, so don't worry about playing free. It's just like add consistency so you can draw it more often. It's not like you're gonna start with free Kill Sorcerers every game, unless you're super unlucky. But yeah, Kill Sorcerer is really good. Combos really well with my 1-star tuners. So for example, like you go Kill Sorcerer, remove a guy, summon Glow Up Bulb, and then summon Arcanine Magician. A lot of people don't know this, but you can sync, with Kill Sorcerer, summon Arcanine. So yeah, and then you pop 2 cards with Arcanine, of course. And a really good move I made that entire day. I made it like quite a lot that day. I mean, was where you go Chaos Sorcerer, remove a guy, summon Glow Bulb, go on the Arcanine Magician, pop 2 back row, and then sync up with your Chaos Sorcerer into say Stardust or Scrap Dragon. Summon another Chaos Sorcerer, remove a guy, and then combo off from there. So yeah, the cards this and this so good. I really recommend trying them out. Free Swap Frog, pretty staple. It's just to dump your Treeborn Frog and just, well, gain tempo from there. So you can combo off your 1-star tuners, go in the formula, draw cards, tribute, etc., etc. Also, really good. It's special summon fact you can use as well if you want to go for a level quick tribute or whatever. Free Battle Feeder, I would definitely drop one of these. It was a really good card, don't get me wrong. And it's also dark if necessary when you're pitching cards. It just wasn't that good, to be honest. It kept getting depression and solemn warning and all that stuff. I would definitely drop one. It's a good card, don't get me wrong, but it's just not that good. 2 Tripping Frog staple. You can't play one in case there's a crow floating about, and you can't play 3 because it's just too dead. 2 Effect Fielder. Shout out to David Boyd for lending me one. Cheers, man. A really good card. It's light, it's easy to dump, and it stops so many plays. 2 Genix Undyne. A lot of people were questioning why I played Swap Frog and Undyne. Well, basically my reasoning behind it was I want to get Frog to the grave as fast as possible. With Genix Undyne, it also gets Fishburg Blaster, not just, whereas this can only get like frogs and shit. So, oh, there's Sir Chadloy talking to me. I will get back to you in a moment, good sir. What do you want? Okay, whatever, I'll get back to you in a sec. Where was I? Genix Undyne, yes. And then it gets Genix Controller whenever you summon it, and you can use your Genix Controller as a lure bait or whatever. Genix Controller, funny story about this card. You all know Alan Warnock, best player in Ireland, and one of the best players in Europe. He was playing Sabres, it was game 2, he started in Gozen match against me. I had Genix Controller in the field, and I was sitting beating down with it, and I had another Genix Controller in my hand. So I declared dark. I kept my dark monsters in the field. Sorry, and I just beat him down with Genesis controllers, and eventually got him to 1,000 life points after like turn 3, I believe it was, after beating him down with Genesis controllers and shit like that. Yeah, and then I just summoned Caius and burned 4,000. GG. So yeah, Genesis controller. It's a boss. Don't get me wrong. It's okay, no, shit. No, it's actually not that bad, don't worry. It's also dark, and yeah. Also, it combos really well with this guy, because you go like Chaos Sorcerer, hello text, Chaos Sorcerer, remove a guy, summon him, sync up into him, he's a 9-star, and how you summon him is 1 Genix Tuner, and one non-tuner dark type monster, or one or more, sorry. So he works with Caius or Chaos Sorcerer. So you'd sync them up and take a guy. Its effect is whenever it comes into play, you take control of one of your opponent's monsters with the has attack. So like one play I made against one guy was I brought back Retriever and Frog and sacked it off enemy controller to try and take his ladder, and he solemned it. So what I did was summon Chaos Sorcerer. He had another backer as well. Summon Chaos Sorcerer. Derp. Removed this other guy if it wasn't Lila. Summoned controller, sank into him, took his Lila, and got rid of his back row and attacked him for game. Yay! So yeah, good card. Two Mobius. A lot of people were asking me why didn't I play Ryza over this. Well, I just thought Ryza was rather shit, to be honest. Well, no, it's not a bad card, but it's just very bad currently, I believe. There's a lot of Frognarks floating about, and Ryza is terrible in the mirror match because, like, what are you gonna do? Summon Ryza, bounce your cast top of your deck. Yes. No, you don't want to do that. There's a lot of Gravekeepers and there's a lot of Samurais floating about, so Mobius is extremely good against them. Also, Mobius combos really well with your 1-star tuners to go into gun gear. So yeah, Mobius was MVP of the day. Fantastic card. I loved it so much. Also combos really well with Soul Exchange and like other good stuff. So yeah, Mobius, boss. Two Light and Darkness Dragon, pretty staple. It's also light, it combos really well, and it's just a fantastic card in general. Christia, a lot of people were asking me why didn't I play Families Fiend over this. Well, it's mainly because of the machine. I thought there's gonna be a lot of machina down there as well, because like not everybody down there will have like, you know, free duality, Gravekeeper, you know, like best deck ever. And there's a lot of spot removal in that deck, as well as like gadgets and anti-meta. And Christia is just really good in those matchups because they use your smashing ground, it goes to the top of your deck, and then you summon it again and again and again and again. Whereas Families Fiend's just a one-time wonder, really, and then it just gets cast and you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, Christia, and it has a huge body. It's great. So yeah, Christia is awesome. And it's light. Gore, staple, combos really well for 1-stars as well. Trigodia, this card was fantastic. Usually you're going to sit with a lot of cards in your hand because you're drawing so much formula. And then you just have it like as a big beater, or you can use this level. A lot of people forget about its upper effects. Its upper effects is where you can change its level to a monster, like the level of the monster in your graveyard. Or you can take control of one of your opponent's monsters by discarding a card with the same level. So like, I don't know, like take control of their Chaos Sorcerer by dishing yours or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I made some pretty good plays by changing this level and then syncing and stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Glow Bulb, staple, well, I don't know, a lot of people don't play this for some reason, but I think it's staple. It's just so good. It combos really well with a lot of the cards in your deck. And a worst case scenario, it's just Tribute Bait, to be honest. Facebook Blaster, combos really well with Retriever and Frog. And yeah, it's just a very good card. Free enemy controller, what can I say? Staple, its cards won me so many games, just going like Frog, controller, take your guy, tribute, okay, GG. TMST, this was really good with all the Gravekeepers and Samurais floating about. It just hits their necrophiles, hits their gateway, etc, etc. Great card. Two Soul Exchange, I didn't really like this that much, to be honest. It's really good where you go like Soul Exchange, tribute your opponent's monster, sorry, Mobius, you know, straight back row. But it was just dead a lot of the time, and I would definitely drop it to 1 in my next build, obviously. Monster Reborn, staple, Dark Hole, Allure, this was really well at there, because of all your dead battlefields, your dead, you know, generation controllers, etc, dead kill sorcerers, and just draw cards of it. 1-for-1, pretty staple. Changes I make in the main board: take out a battlefielder, take out a Soul Exchange, anything else, possibly a Swap Frog. It was, you know, after you get off your first Swap Frog, it's just dead, you know. I don't know. I think that's pretty much all I've changed in the main board. The deck ran really well. It ran perfectly, to be honest. It just lost against World Tribute, and that was it. I'm pretty sure if it didn't get World Tribute first turn, I would have taken that event. It was just such a good deck. Yeah. People were asking me why I didn't play Rodent Totem. Well, I just don't like Rodent Totem whatsoever, and I'll explain why. Okay, let's say for example you've got a Kaz in hand and Treeborn Frog and Grave, because whenever you play your Swap Frog, you're always going to get your Treeborn Frog before your Rodent Totem. Your Rodent Totem is just your secondary option, really. So you're always going to summon your Treeborn Frog and then tribute off for Caius or whatever your monarch is. So what's Rodent Totem going to do? fuck all. It's just gonna sit in your grave and look pretty. So yeah, Rodent Totem's good when you're trying to go for your 2-star tributes, like your Light and Darkness and Christia. But then again, the deck runs 19 other ways besides tree. So Treeborn Frog is one of the ways, and then 19 other ways to get a monster in the field through special summoning. So like you've got your free cast sorcerers, free swap frog, free fader, this, free econ, 2 soul exchange, 1/1 reborn, 1 for 1. Those cards all, I think it's 19. I'm not sure. 19 other cards. Like say half your deck can get another tribute on the field if necessary, and Rodent Totem is just dead most of the time. It just sits there and does fuck all. So yeah, Rodent Totem is terrible in my opinion. No offense. I wouldn't fault anybody if they played it, but you know, it's just my personal preference. Extract, did I go through this? Free formula, 1 army arm for your OTK, Cataster, Brownic, Treat Me a German one, Arcanite, MVP, Black Rose, Gun Gear, fantastic card, Colossal, Screw the Draga, Stardust Dragon, Locomotion, Motion, whatever, Shooting Star, I cannot talk today, guys, because I've done no later and I'm fucking wrecked. Fortress Dragon, 4 Goat Tokens, as always. Why didn't I play Dark Dragon? Mainly because of room. Everything else in the extra deck was just better. You came in the argument where I just side Fortress Dragon, but I used some other guys Cyber Dragon game 1. So yeah, Fortress Dragon was awesome there. So sideboard, or Art5 sideboard. You're here. I was gonna set you here because I'm lazy. So let's go over my sideboard. I played free Cyber Dragon for the Machina matchups. As I said before, I thought there was going to be a lot of Machina. And, gadget decks alike. So Cyber Dragon was just really good that day. Also played against a Chimera Tech Forge, like Overlord Dragon, OTK deck. Cyber Dragon just ripped face there. Free Puppet Plant for the Samurai, Saber, and Gravekeeper matchup. It's really good because you just Puppet Plant and then tribute for Caius or Mobius or whatever it may be. And yeah, also it's really good for a level fixer whenever you want to synchro. So you go take Puppet Plant, take your eye, and then sync with one of your 1-stars. Free Snowman Eater. Free Snowman Eater. This card wasn't that good to be honest the entire day. I played against one Blackwing matchup, and it was fantastic there obviously. But everywhere else it was just pretty much dead. It's a very good card, don't get me wrong, where you just go like Snowman Eater, destroy your opponent's guy, and then tribute for Mobius or Kai's or something. But it wasn't that good to be honest. I've definitely, I don't know, maybe I'll, sorry, probably go to 2 in my next build of it. 2 Knob. I hated this card, absolutely hated it. In theory it seemed really well, it seemed really good, but in practice and testing it was terrible. I would definitely take them both out. Yeah. 2 Chain Disappearance, pretty good against the mirror match. Against Debris really. Didn't do much the entire day, but it was still good. I wouldn't fault people for just playing 1 to be honest. 2 Catastrophe. I'd definitely go to 3. This card was so good, like absolutely fantastic. Like against Adam Hussein, he had 5 back row. He's playing 6 samurais, so I go like set a monster, set Catastrophe, +4, and then like Rip Face. Against like Growth Keepers, it just kills their Necrophilia and kills all their guys, or not all their guys, kills all their spells and traps. Yeah, it's just a fantastic card. Definitely go to 3. Let's see, what did I change in the sideboard? Take out the 2 Exterminations. I put in another Catastrophe and a card I completely forgot about. Like Lee Brook, props to him for reminding me about it, because like he's going to UK Pro this weekend, and he was like, we were talking about my build and stuff. And yeah, because he's playing Frognox, so we were talking about this build. And he said, why didn't I play Jinzo? I was like, wait, yeah, why didn't I play Jinzo? It's a fantastic card. I don't see why I didn't play it, to be honest. I just forgot. It's dark. It's a really good card in general. I definitely should have played it, and I'll definitely put one in my next build if I continue playing this deck. I don't know. I'm just bored of this format, so yeah. So yeah, a Jinzo and another Catastrophe. That's what I would do with there. So that's pretty much it for the deck. any questions, anything you want to talk about, just PM me and we'll have some discussion. Um, my next project, the next deck I'm working on right now is Nordics. Yeah, Nordics, fucking Nordics, cause 4 says no. So yeah, trade me this guy. I've got one, and I need 2 more. I'm pretty sure I'm picking him up, but just trade me them. And I need the trap card, the rooted for it. I can't remember its name. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Trade me those. I'll get deck profile. I'll get some dual videos up. If you want to see some dual videos with this deck, just let me know and I'll get some up for you. Like my penis. No. Just let me know and I'll get some videos up for you. The deck played pretty much perfectly. Only a few changes to be made. If you want, I'll do an update deck profile of the deck after changes. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm looking Trishlas right now. If you guys have them, trade me Trishla. I'll give you a good deal on them. Got Kaish, I've got all that good stuff. I'm trading my top 8 playmat. It hasn't got here yet, but whenever it gets here, it will. I'll trade it. I'm trading. I've got like a bunch of other ones for trade as well, like other top 8 playmats for people who are like trading me. So yeah, if you want those, send me offers. I'll take Kaish, I'll take cards, etc., etc. Yes, that's pretty much it. My wants, everything else be in my profile. Subscribe please, I really appreciate it. Links will be in the underbar. Shout out to Chelsea the Scrub for winning the event and beating me with Gravekeepers twice. Well done, man. You really deserve the win. Shout out to David Boyd for landing me effect filler. Shout out to Pro Black Ring, Stephen Relford Burns, as you guys may know him, for being an overall funny guy. Funny guy. So yeah, that's everything. I'll go save Chad once. And good luck to you guys at UK Pro this weekend. It'll be interesting. No Chad. I pretty much think Chad's bound to make top 8 fucking savers. Like Chad's the only other X saver player. Sorry, but I would say only other X saver player I can really have open discussions with, because like we're X saver masters. And who else? Ben, yes, Ben, one of the Irish players. He's playing my saber build, and yeah, you're bound to see him in the finals, obviously. So yeah, guys, good luck at UK Pro. Good luck to Alan Warnock for he's playing in a Magic event. I don't know, it's in Barcelona, I believe. Good luck to him, and yeah, peace out, guys. Should be a really good event, and it'll be interesting to see who wins. This is Jaylikescookies, signing out.